We are all aware of the fact that the imperialists will lie in any situation necessary in order to slander the achievements of socialism. Case in point, an organization, a non-governmental organization called UN Watch, who dedicates itself to monitoring the UN and protecting human rights, has produced a video on human rights where they fake footage of repression by Cuban police with the specific purpose of making the country look like a terrible dictatorship. The video was shown at the 6th Summit for Human Rights in Geneva. This video contained images of Spanish police assaulting peaceful protesters. This was placed in a section on Cuba with the deliberate attempt of making it look as though the Cuban government was cracking down on innocent protesters. Here is that footage.
Ladies and gentlemen, someone has to speak out. That's what we're trying to do. The Human Rights Council purpose was to keep off the abusers, to let the victims speak, and that's what we want to see happen, and that's why we're launching a campaign. It's the little thing that we're doing on 4 countries, and our partners from around the world who have signed onto our campaign on the Geneva Summit website are listed, and we have an online petition. I want to ask you to do one thing today. Go online at genevasummit.org. You can find the petition, and we'll show you the video that's part of the campaign. Leon, if you could cue it up, please.
China insists that Tibet must never break away from Chinese rule. This is how it proves its point.
Life isn't easy for Cuba's political dissidents.
Russia's new law means that all public demonstrations by sexual minorities are now illegal.
For now, Saudi Arabia remains the only country in the world that doesn't give women the right to drive.
Russia, Saudi Arabia and Cuba have all won seats on the United Nations Human Rights Council.
The human rights organizations were quite critical about the vote results, calling the new members the worst ones.
I want to thank my colleague Rachel and Marina, who worked so hard on this video.
Well, it actually only took a few hours for some observant people to notice that that footage was actually from Spain, and then he immediately called them out on it. Now, the company since then has altered the footage to remove that part and then change the video it is they have on their website. This is the edit that they've made.
Life isn't easy for Cuba's political dissidents.
This kind of dishonesty against socialist countries is very, very common, and it's done all the time. The organization UN Watch has not printed a retraction, has not apologized, and has not admitted that they were wrong. They created an entire fake incident, which they used to slander the country on human rights grounds, which I find very funny given that it's coming from the US, which is the greatest human rights violator in the entire world. And this is the kind of thing, this kind of faking of human rights abuses that's being done in Venezuela right now. It's a very, very popular tactic for imperialists to use, and they seem to have absolutely no moral problem with just completely lying about it. Thank you for watching. Please comment and rate the video. If you liked it, hit subscribe or check out some of these other great videos. If you wish, share it on social media. While you're at it, why don't you follow me on Twitter? And if you got time, go on over to the MRN bookstore and check out some of the latest books available.